Baseball, America's pastime. And it was big time here in the Springs Valley in the late 1800s and the early 1900s. With the season nigh on upon us, we wanted to give you a look at a chapter of our baseball past that's often been overlooked, but no longer. Many a Major League ball club came to French Lick in West Baden for spring training or early workouts. Perhaps none more famous than the Chicago Cubs, who trained at West Baden the last time they won back-to-back World Series, in 1907 and 1908. Manager Frank Chance was a big believer in the cleansing power of our local mineral water. During that same era, there was another brand of baseball being played on our local fields after the major leaguers headed north. African American baseball in a segregated world. In the late 1890s, it started out as games between the two hotels' waitstaffs, played for the guests' entertainment. Then both hotels started sponsoring semi-pro teams in 1909. It became serious when C.I. Taylor relocated the bulk of his semi-pro Birmingham, Alabama Giants to West Baden. The newly christened West Baden Sprudels took the field with the enthusiastic support of the hotel. Taylor and his brothers, Candy Jim, Steel Arm Johnny, and Ben were standouts, as was pitcher Dizzy Dismukes. Well, not to be outdone in the ongoing rivalry, French Lick Hotel owner Tom Taggart soon put a semi-pro version of the French Lick Plutos on the field. Pitcher Louis Ditka Johnson was known for his spitball, while a pair of bingos, Bingham and DeMoss, backed him up in the field. The teams had their own ball fields on their respective hotel grounds. The Plutos field stood right about here, just off the main highway near the site of the present-day French Lick Casino. Take a look at this aerial photo from back in the day. You can see the field quite clearly. The Sprudels played here, just down this walkway, inside a double-decker bicycle and pony track that stood adjacent to the gardens at West Baden. They used the very same diamond for a home field that the major leaguers used for spring training. The 1/3 of a mile track provided plenty of shaded spectator seating. And these teams were good. The Sprudels once topped the mighty Pittsburgh Pirates in an exhibition on this very field. By 1916, this chapter had ended, but the story was far from over. The Plutos had disbanded, with many of their players fanning out to other clubs, while many of the Sprudels moved on to become the Indianapolis ABCs. They were a force to be reckoned with as 1920 brought the advent of the Negro National League, the first major professional league for African American baseball. Many greats of the game came through the Negro Leagues, a fact recognized officially by Major League Baseball in December 2020, giving the Negro Leagues Major League status. Remarkably, 32 of those players passed through the Springs Valley in the early 1900s. Former West Baden Sprudels Ben Taylor and Pete Hill are in the National Baseball Hall of Fame, an immortal connection to a time when baseball reigned here in vivid black and white.